You are now tuned in
to Respect the DJs podcast.
once again another exciting episode here at Respect the DJs podcast. I'm your host, DJ Junebug, alongside DJ Karid.
Let's go.
Today's guest has been DJing in the 90s in the Orlando club scenes. A lot of babies were made throughout all the nights that he was DJing afterwards. So, you know, you was born not too long ago, 20 years ago, and had because of Erick's parties.
Right.
He is a vet who brought the nightlife, who brought the Latin to the nightlife.
Right.
Or Latin, or we want to call it the Latin to the nightlife.
Latin scene.
Latin scene to the nightlife. He has one of the longest club scenes in Orlando history. Almost 17 years straight, he has worked at one single nightclub. He is the one and only El Veterano, DJ Erick.
Make a clap to this.
Good. All right.
In AK language, the vet.
The veteran.
The
veteran.
The OG.
The OG.
Right.
Yeah, it's been years.
It's been years, yes. I remember when I first met you, I think it was early 94 probably was. I can't remember where we were at, but since then you've been, you know, doing your thing.
I remember in Kissimmee.
Yeah, it was Kissimmee. Yeah, we do a lot of parties in Kissimmee. There's a lot of those parties we did. I can't remember them no more. Or what we did, or how we did, or how we got home.
A lot of good times.
I was thinking the first time we met was Lucy Blues.
Lucy Blues.
Sound about right.
Right? It's a pawn shop now.
Yeah, it had a volleyball court in the front.
Yes.
Like, you know, estilo, you know, playa and, you know,
Right.
like the beach and
Yes,
stuff.
wow, Lucy Blues. I still got flyers. That's cool. I have my Lucy Blue flyers.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Stuff like
a
that.
long time ago. I was like 17, 18,
Right.
something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, Lucy Blues right now is on 192. It's a pawn shop right now. Mm-hmm. But Lucy Blue was the main spot to go to in Kissimmee.
Yeah. We had a lot of good parties there.
Next door was a club named Etc., something like that. It was a train.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It was a train and it was a Latin club.
Yes.
I never
Oh,
DJ. I never DJ there, but you know, I used to go there.
No,
because-
Lucy Blues, the spot was It was a spot. We used to go there, and like I said, had the volleyball in the back, and stuff like that.
That was my first, actually, one of my first gig. DJ Steve, remember Steve, the white boy?
The white boy, he's
Steve?
a turntabler.
Turntabler?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He used to scratch and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
DJ Steve. He's still doing his stuff too.
Oh yeah, I haven't
seen him personally, but I've seen video clip not too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stuff
okay.
like that.
Big shout out to him if you seen.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, Steve. Wow, man. What about a lot of memories on that?
Yeah.
Damn. So, all right. So, we're going to kick this off. So, we thank you for coming and hanging out with us here for a couple of hours. But how'd you get your DJ name? And did you have other names before?
Okay. My DJ name didn't come. It came after.
Okay.
I used to be like normal DJ Erick. They used to call me Erick. That's why I'm DJ Erick. You know.
So, Erick's your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Enrique, but
That's for short.
they call me Erick.
Okay.
Short. During the years, you know, I came to veteran after certain amount of years, like, you know, like 10, 15 years after that, I changed my name to that. Before coming up as a DJ, I had different kind of names.
Okay.
Like, I used to be called DJ Musa. M-U-Z-A is called, Musa is, in Spanish is inspiration.
Okay.
Music gave me inspiration and I became who I am today.
Right. Dope. What made you want to start DJing?
Wow. Okay. When I was little and growing up in Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico here, Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah, it's
Here or the island?
in the island. I used to listen to a lot of, you know, the radio station DJs, you know, playing in the radio.
Like who?
Baron Lopez was the first one, and Pablo Flores. They used to do this battle thing in the radio station that one of them was in one radio station and the other one was in another radio station, and they were battling on the air.
Oh, wow.
And one was playing in the radio station, and then that guy finished, and then we jumped to the other radio station to listen to the other one.
Okay.
to listen to the battle, you know.
Right.
It's
like-
crazy because, you know, and sorry to cut you off, in the hip hop world, that happened too. With Red Alert and Marley Marl. They would battle each other on the radios. You know, you
Yeah.
tune into one station to Kiss, and then you have to go WBLS to go to.
Well, that's creative.
Over
like that,
here,
huh?
over here was X100 was Baron Lopez.
Okay.
And then in the other radio station was Kaku 105. And we used to like wait to like, oh,
finished.
this one is going on now. Boom. And then it's finished.
the
Right
other
to
one.
the other one, right to the other radio station. I used to have the radio I used to listen to was the one old school. It was like a
wood, like a piece of wood?
wood table.
Yeah.
You open up and it had a turntable,
Coffin.
the
Yeah.
8 tracks,
Right.
the cassette player, and all that
And the
stuff.
TV too, in the middle?
No,
No TV, okay.
no TV.
We call it the coffin.
Yeah, and that's where I used to sit down next to the speaker because I couldn't put it real loud because my mommy, it was like baja eso, you know,
Right,
like
right.
turn that down, and I was like just in the speaker, just listening to them, like, oh,
What
man.
kind of music were they playing?
Back then it was like I used to like a lot of electro boogie, you know,
Okay.
all that stuff like freestyle.
Okay. The early
Yeah.
stage.
Early-
Okay. Yeah.
Early stages of in the 80s, and it was really dope. So that I used to, with that, I became to start liking music.
Put a fuse in you.
Yeah, it put a fuse in me, and that's how I became to like. I didn't know I was gonna be a DJ
Right.
back then. I used to dance.
Right.
Electro boogie, you know, and all that
breakdance,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah, when I was little, and my brother used to take me to places where the competitions were,
Right, the battles,
and the battles,
right,
and all
right.
that stuff, and
So when did you move to Puerto Rico Part 2? When you moved over here?
To Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, Puerto Rico.
okay. Then after that, I was born in Puerto Rico, in Santurce, Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Then I lived in Trujillo Alto.
Okay.
Then I moved to Chicago.
Okay.
My mom and my dad wanted to, you know, expand or whatever, and different frontiers, and we moved to Chicago. We lived there for like 2-3 years. It was too cold. My mom didn't like it, so
Yeah.
so then we went back to Puerto Rico. Then after going back to Puerto Rico, the reggaeton was blowing
up,
up,
picking
really,
up, okay.
yeah,
Picking up.
picking up, and then that's when I got in. I moved in. My mother and my father, they divorced, and I used to live in the country. Let's say, you know, in Toalta.
Okay.
That's when we moved back then. And then my father used to live in Rio Piedra,
Okay.
where the Mecca is, you know. And I had a neighbor that was the DJ for Daddy Yankee.
Okay.
Back then, it's called DJ Piro. Daddy Yankee used to live in La Loma, where we used to, you know, I used to live. And that's when I started picking up on that. And just watching him. I never touched a turntable,
Right.
never did nothing. I was just watching.
Right.
Just like, I like this.
Right.
And then that's when I started
Okay.
actually doing the stuff I'm doing now.
Right. Now, the reggaeton that we hear now is totally different from the reggaeton that came out years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Explain to us what's the main difference between what you're hearing now and what you heard back then when you was growing up as a kid.
Sound quality ones. The sound is different. The difference.
Because during that time, they were not mimicking it, but they were using a lot of
lot of
reggae
hip-
beats.
and a
Yeah,
hip-hop-
a lot
hip-hop.
of samples.
Right.
A lot of samples.
A lot of hip-hop beats and a lot of reggae records they were using.
Back then, yeah, a lot of. We used to use. We used to rap in top of the. Not me, but the rappers used to rap in top of the hip hop beats
Right, right.
and reggae beats actually.
Because that was the first time I heard reggaeton back then was over a hip-hop, or a Latin artist spitting over a hip-hop beat or a reggae beat.
Well, reggae beat, a dancehall
Right, that's what
beat,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Stuff like that. And then it became what it is today.
Who is considered to be one of the first reggaeton DJs?
Wow. First ones that I ever heard
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico, like really liked, that I looked up to,
Right.
was DJ Adam
Okay.
in Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Adam.
Shout out to Adam,
Yeah.
DJ Davey,
Shout out to Davey.
all them Playero, DJ Negro, The Noise, DJ Joe, Chiclin.
Okay.
There's so many of them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's incredible how they brought up this genre of music that everybody today loves.
Right.
And I look up to that.
Right.
You know, I look up to what they did and inspired me to be who I am today.
Right.
Right.
And especially back then, without all the social media, they did it from a different, from an island, and brought that sound to the States.
To us, yeah.
Yeah.
Out here. Then when I moved here, I guess I was 17, 18, 19. That's when I met you. I decided to be a DJ because I met one guy that was a DJ, and I didn't have no turntables, no nothing, no records, no nothing. And he told me step by step what to do
Okay.
if I wanted to become a DJ. So he's rest in peace right now. His name is Tony Pagan.
Okay.
And Danny Valentin. He used to be in Puerto Rico, Music Express.
Okay.
It was a group of DJs in Puerto Rico that used to do parties and stuff like that. And he showed me a lot. I used to get out of school. I used to go to Gateway High School.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Gateway.
Gateway.
And I used to get out of school and walk to his house. I used to live in Lakeside in Boggy Creek,
Yep.
Okay.
Lakeside.
Yeah.
And I used to walk to the center of BVL. That he used to live on Osceola Parkway.
Okay.
He had a house there, and I opened the garage, and there was the turntables. Everything that I needed, he had it
Okay.
right there. So he started teaching me, and once you have it.
Right.
He started teaching me, and then he was like, "You got the beat. If you have the beat on you, like
Right.
on yourself, you could do it. Anybody out there that knows about music and everything, if you have the rhythm, that's it.
Right.
That's all
And
you
that,
need.
that was with vinyl back then?
Yeah,
Vinyl.
everything vinyl.
So when vinyl changed into CDs, did you like it or you didn't like it? Remember,
It was
before the Serato, we had that whole
The book,
period,
the book, the CD book.
booklets.
It was different because the music that I used to DJ in vinyl was like hip hop, freestyle, all that music. And then when the reggaeton came out, it came out in CDs.
Yeah.
How do we mix these CDs? I used to ask him.
One record and one CD.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I used to, play American, I used to do vinyl,
Right,
freestyle, hip hop, dancehall,
right.
and then when the reggaeton came out in CDs, he had a Denon, a dual Denon, and he was showing me it ain't no different. He was telling me it ain't no different. It's the same thing, but lit smaller.
Smaller.
Right.
So it's not the record. It's just
The CDs now.
you don't have to scratch. You don't have to, back
Just playing,
then,
yeah.
just play your music. And that's how I started doing CDs and stuff like that and buying CDs in Kissimmee. I used to go to Orlando. Kissimmee, I used to buy the CDs at Marilu Music
Marilu,
Center.
okay.
Marilu.
We had Marilu. I think somebody's still there with
No.
music. No?
I passed through Marilu and it's no longer there.
It's not there no more? Okay. I know there's a good sandwich spot there.
Yeah, and that
Paulie's.
place has been there for a long
Yeah,
time.
Paulie's is there now.
And I used to ride to Orlando to buy my hip hop because I used to have my turntables
Right,
because we have to travel with turntables
Right.
and the Denon.
right,
Okay.
The Denon was for
The
the
CDs?
CDs, the
Yeah.
reggaeton side
right.
when it was starting, and then the turntables was for the hip hop and,
Right.
And
the
the freestyle
dancehall and the
stuff, yeah.
freestyle and all that stuff.
We also had Music Man back then?
We had Music Man
On Central
and
Parkway
BVL.
and BVL.
And I used to go to Orlando to Lancaster Records.
Okay, Lancaster.
In Lancaster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lancaster and Peaches, right? I think it was.
And we had Peaches.
Peaches. We
Yeah.
have Peaches. But for the hip hop and stuff like that, Lancaster Records was more underground. Like if you want to find the New York type of music, you go there.
Okay.
Hey, how'd you get because at that time reggaeton wasn't that popular. So
Yeah.
how was you getting those CDs, that music?
I used to know the DJs, and I see the DJ. Oh, this is the new Playero, or the new Dinois, or the new.
Did you have a connect in Puerto Rico still? We basically would say, hey, there's new stuff that's coming out. And
In Puerto Rico, I didn't know a lot of people until later on.
Okay.
When I started DJing over here and I started doing clubs, that's when I started meeting them. The
Right.
people I wanted to meet
Right.
was when I was over here.
That's how it happens.
right.
It wasn't in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, I knew the only DJ I knew was DJ Piro. It was where we used to live.
Right.
I knew Daddy Yankee, but he wasn't even Daddy Yankee. He was just starting. They were singing in his garage,
Right.
and right there in the garage, he had the setup. The
He was
speakers.
just Yankee.
Yeah. So it was totally different, and I didn't even know that he was gonna be this big.
Right.
It's incredible how
Yeah,
he
you don't-
became who he became.
Yeah,
Right.
You don't know. It's just you're having fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And once I started here doing the clubs, it was totally different.
Right.
Totally different. And I met them over here. And then I started
Building relationships.
with them, and it became real nice relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
You remember the first reggaeton artist you actually DJ for? Or
I started DJing for reggaeton artists way after
what
I
about the
did
first
all the clubs.
Right. But what about the first reggaeton artist that came to Orlando to perform?
To perform, the first one that asked me to perform for him was Voltio.
Okay.
He's religious now.
Yeah.
He was the first one to ask me to
To DJ.
fill up for his DJ that couldn't come. And now I was like, I don't know, I could do that. You know,
Right.
it's like, but I had a sampler with all the reggaeton beats on it. It's called the Roland MS1,
Yep.
and in there I put all the reggaeton beats, and all you have to do is just
Hit the sample, the right pad, the right time.
hit the button at the right time with the artist. If you get off beat, they get so mad. If you have, you know, if you mess up their show,
Right.
you won't be their DJ.
Right.
You're done. They like, okay, thank you very much. See you later.
Right.
Yeah, remember, you know, like back in the days, you know, the only two DJs I remember with the sound that was different from what we were doing was actually you and Gato.
Yes.
So y'all two, the only two
Big shout out
DJs.
to Gato.
Are the only two DJs that I can remember who had that on lock, on pack. Like, if you was doing a party and you didn't call either or, then you wasn't having that sound.
It wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
like that.
Kissimmee, we started jumping to Orlando. The first ones was in Kissimmee. I didn't know Gato back then. I met Gato over when I switched up to do parties in Orlando.
Okay.
Going down the trail, Bamboo Gardens.
Yeah.
We used to, there was Caribbean. no,
Caribbean was a little bit
no,
afterwards.
After, but
International.
International Reggae Club.
Regular club.
Yeah, that was
one.
down that way, and then I started moving. Then I got the gig at Caribbean Beach Club.
Okay.
Angel, he one of the promoters. He got me in there.
What's the one we used to do? We used to do on 535. It's a Hooters now.
535. That's Lake Buena Vista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do Johnny's.
John,
It was called Johnny's.
Johnny's and what else?
And
there was oh shit.
I know which one
It
you're
was
talking
like
about.
a beach. It was like more like a beach
Like
vibe.
a beach, yeah. But they turned it now. It's a Hooters.
It's
yeah.
a Hooters right now. It's
Yeah.
right in the corner on.
You can see it from I-4. if
Yes,
you, yeah.
yes.
I know the name. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that
Was
shit
it-
too.
I'm thinking. Let me see. If I go with the Taboo, which is Beacham now, Bahama Beach Club.
Baja Beach Club.
Baja Beach
Baja
Club.
Beach
Baja
Yeah,
Beach Club.
I know it.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That was on 535. There was a lot of shit going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to do, and then I out of Baja Beach Club, I used to do Baja Beach Club. Out of that, and in that same plaza, all the way to
Was
the
Johnny.
end, it was Johnny's.
Right, yep.
And we used to do. We prepared it. We broke down the roof, put the lights, put the sound, made the DJ booth, and that's when. But still, back then in that area, I was playing reggaeton, but it wasn't reggaeton. I used to play like 1 or 2, 3 songs.
Right. You playing the ones with
it was
the
more
rapping?
was more dance
Right,
hall,
right.
more here.
Right.
Right.
When I moved to Orlando, to Elena's Cafe, that's when everything blew up.
Okay.
That's when they started bringing artists from Puerto Rico, and they gave me a chance to be there. Before, you didn't have 2, 3, 4, 5 DJs in a night. You used to have one DJ,
maybe two, if that.
maybe 2.
Right.
The one that was gonna perform for the artist,
Right.
maybe. But you had to handle all that crowd by yourself.
Right.
If you wasn't good, the night wasn't good. The line from that club, I remember the first concert was maybe a mile long. It was all the way from Elena's Cafe was on Robinson,
Okay.
in the corner of Robinson, and it was the line was all the way to Orange Avenue.
Who was the artist?
The artists was everybody came to that club to perform. It was like we used to catch the artists like $1,000
Okay.
Before they blew up.
before they blew up, $1,500, the most $2,000, $3,000, the most.
Right.
You know, it was not like now that you have to pay $50,000 or
Shit, 100 stacks.
100 stacks for an
Yeah.
artist right now to perform in your club. But when we were doing that, we used to get everybody was in there. Everybody. All artists, name them, they were there. Every Friday. Then we had to do it Friday and Saturday.
Right.
Then we had to do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because
It was too much. Yeah.
It was too much. It was like, I used to DJ 7 nights a week.
I remember those days.
7 nights. We used to no sleep, no nothing, by myself, just getting ready for the next gig,
Right.
It's a journey.
Right. And now we actually in the CD, during that time using CD era, you had to keep up burning CDs.
Exactly. And
burning
then we
CDs
can
and do duplicates.
I bought a burner and I started duplicating my CDs and picking out my songs and making CDs out of the bangers out of that CD.
Right.
This is good from here. I'm gonna take it. This is good from here. I'm gonna take it.
Right.
All that.
Right. Yeah, we actually did a mixtape together one day. I think we did. It was called My Fuego.
Wow.
We
Oh
did,
my
We
God.
did a mixtape together.
I didn't even remember that.
You forgot that? I still got it somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
record doing hip hop. Yeah.
And it was dope because it's so different back then. So different.
Right. I was smart. I did one with Erick and one with Gato. I did volume 1, volume 2. I always do videos. Fuck that.
Yeah, we had it. We had it. Then when I was doing Caribbean Beach Club, that's when it blew up again on that side of town.
Right.
That's we used to call it the Moreno side.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
The Moreno side of town. That's Pine Hills.
Right, yeah.
That's straight reggae.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's
down-
dance hall
down-
over there.
down
yeah.
that area.
Yeah.
Right.
So we used to do Caribbean. CC used to do
The reggae.
the reggae nights there
Jamaican
too.
Me Crazy.
They're making me
the reggae
crazy.
room, the reggae room.
Yeah. And we used to be in the little room actually. And then after that little room, me and Gato, we had it so packed.
That's right. You are in the living room. Yes, you were. It was
We were in
the hottest freaking room in the
yeah,
whole club.
we
yeah.
were so packed and it was so hot. With the white tee on and sweating and Gato on the turntables, me on the CD players, because Gato was the turntablist.
Yeah,
He's badass.
Yeah,
badass. He's
not only on a turntable. Like I said, I would like to salute Gato because
music is
music
his,
is
his inspiration.
Yeah,
It's
it's his
his-
instrument basically.
Yeah.
And he used to take one. I remember he first showed me. I think he just learned it that same day. He's going to his house, and not to cut you off from you, but he had a turntable, one turntable. He made that one turntable feel like it was 10 turntables. I mean, 10 CD players. He used to transform and do everything, and he didn't have no mixer. It was just the damn fucking player itself, and he made those songs like he was using turntables.
Right.
He's awesome.
And
Very
took,
good.
took it to the next level. Stuff like that. But get back.
Yeah.
It's DJ Erick show. Yeah.
His production is crazy.
Yeah, but yes.
Yeah. Producing, he's wild. He's a wild animal. He's an animal. He's in another level.
Yeah.
A level that he should be in the level.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, I know why, but and stuff like that. But back to DJ Erick, so during that time, I mean, you was doing 7 days a week. I mean, I must have been exhausted, getting no sleep, stuff like that. And
No sleep,
you
no
know.
nothing. You just get off, sleep a couple of hours, get up, breakfast, lunch, prepare everything, and go.
go right, and stuff like that. How many booklets of CDs you have? Do you remember back then? Because I remember we used to have one. I can imagine how many you had.
I used to carry like 4 or 5 of CDs, just
Right,
and then just looking for songs.
right.
And then they were short. They were 2-3 minutes long.
Yeah.
So, you didn't find one, looking for the other one, bam,
Yeah.
put it in. And then hope that the CD player reads it.
Right,
that's
nothing.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he didn't read it, you
Next.
you just talk. I need to cue this one, talk. It finished. But it was like that all the time. And if the CDs weren't clean, weren't in good
Scratch.
shape,
Yeah.
Right.
it's done. And I hate it when they used to skip in the club, like.
That's because all the alcohol spilled on it. That's what it was.
Exactly. Like that.
So, I said earlier, you was DJing. I think you had one of the longest spots in records. I think it was like 17 or 18 years. You was in the Beecham.
First, we were at Palladium.
Well, but before Palladium, before Destinies and Palladium,
Silhouettes.
Silhouettes.
Silhouettes. Yes,
The
I
Silhouettes.
was there. Silhouettes
Stuff like that.
before. Yeah, you're right.
But we'll get back to that real quick. But how long was you at Beecham?
I
And you run
was-
that night for like 16 years, 17 years?
I was in Beecham till recently. I was there for 20, 21, 22 years.
Look at that. And I just want to put on record, 22 years in one club. Like, you got to salute this guy.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? No one ever done that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I started Beecham. I mean, it
was
was
Beecham, yeah,
it
it
was
was-
actually the Beckham Theater when I
Right,
started,
Right, yep.
and then it became
Taboo.
and then from Taboo we jumped to the Beecham.
Beecham, yep. So I just give, we just give a salute to you. 22
Big
years.
shout
I
out
want-
to Beecham.
I want spot, forget about it. So with that. But let's get back, now that you mentioned Destiny Silhouettes, let's get into those days. You know
Oh wow,
what I'm saying? Because now we went from
those were the big parties.
Right,
Those
exactly.
were
Now
the-
those
we
were
went,
the-
we went from small little lounges now into a hall that felt
A club,
that
yeah.
filled 2,000 people
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
From 200 and 300 that we were doing, me and Gato and Caribbean, we went to 2,000, 3,000 people in one night
Yeah.
in Silhouettes.
Right.
And it was
what
it was a
day of
big
the week was that?
it was big step.
No, that was way before that night. It was Saturday.
It was Fridays and Saturdays.
It was Friday, right? Yeah, Friday.
Friday, Saturdays.
I remember we were doing Tuesdays.
We were doing Tuesdays.
were doing Tuesdays.
The club around the corner was Hush.
Hush.
Yeah, but before this, even before Hush. was
Before-
there.
yeah, before Hush, when it was just
we were
Silhouettes.
doing Silhouettes. We were doing Tuesday. You were doing Fridays. I'm mistaken. And then years later, when Hush was there, I was at Hush and you was at Destiny during that time.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Yes.
Destiny.
Now we're talking about a different. That parking lot was the murder scene capital of Orlando for
Yeah.
a minute.
I remember.
Stuff like that.
I remember when me and Gato got there, and it was like, wow, because Gato was my partner
Right.
for a long time.
Right.
We did everything together. We did music, a lot of music together, and then when we were there, it was like, whoa, you see this second floor packed.
Right.
Yeah.
You see all
Yeah,
the people,
balcony, right.
balcony, and then
I think the DJ at that time was on the stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
the DJ
Yeah,
was
they
on
moved it.
the stage in the front. I was like, wow, all the people there going for us first, and then when Chino and All Pro they started bringing artists down.
Yeah.
Thanks, shout out to Chino. I know the situation,
Right.
but bless you, man. And he was the first one that gave us the opportunity to do what we're doing today.
Right. No, definitely shout out to DJ Chino. I mean, to Chino, not DJ Chino. DJ,
Yeah, Chino,
Chino,
All Pro,
All
yeah.
Pro. Well,
All Pro.
before all Pro, regular Chino. I mean, I met Chino when they were in high school still. When him or Deb and actually, I'm not sure correct. You remember we did a part called the Lockdown. and they were actually that's when Chino had the first group. I can't remember the name of the group.
DOA.
No, was it DOA? Was the first group?
Was it DOA?
Group they had.
Yeah.
I know that's a group they had.
Right.
It was La Mesa Productions.
La Mesa.
Yeah.
it was La Mesa.
Tito and Chino.
I'm not sure the message was even around.
I don't think so. It was before when they was in high school.
They were in high school.
High school.
And they did a party called a lockdown. We had a lockdown. Me and Jesse was DJing for that. It was from like 10 p.m. to like the next morning.
Wow.
And Chino wasn't even a promoter yet. It was just basically they had a little high school group stuff like that. That's how I met Chino.
Yeah, I
stuff like
remember that. In that time, we didn't have a time limit. You know,
Right.
We were supposed to finish at 2 o'clock.
This is a point in high school and stuff like that, and that happened stuff like that. This before Chino was a promoter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, Chino held it down for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he
in the club
did.
scene, stuff like that.
He made it. He made it
He
possible.
put money into a lot of people
No, absolutely.
in the club scene.
Yeah. He's always a respectful dude, good
Right.
dude. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. So now we at Club Destiny. We got Hush going on because I was at Hush. You was at Destiny. That parking lot was ridiculous.
There was a lot of artists that came through.
A
Destiny.
lot of artists. We used to hate it.
Oh, Hush used to hate it?
We used to hate it because when he got the goodies.
Yeah, he got the Palladium flyer.
We had the Palladium Flyers with DJ Pro Style. Shout out to Pro Style. He used to play with us, spinning the hot. Esto fue el party con Playero, Tempo, Michael Emanuel. October 1st. I don't even see the date. Esto fue
The year.
en,
October 1st is the date.
yeah. Esto fue en Palladium. Esto fue en Club Copa. That was the one you're talking about. Club Copa. Con DJ Cano. That one.
Yeah, I haven't seen Gano in years.
Yeah, this is Palladium 2. DJ Davey. All them artists. Spinning the hottest hip hop, reggae, R&B, and old school. And we used to do the reggaeton side, the Spanish reggae. It was
That's a flyer for me. That's
a flyer.
Yeah.
That's the Palladium.
One of the flyers for Palladium.
So this is before Destiny.
It's Palladium with the artists that used to come to the
Yeah,
Palladium.
you got DJ Blast there.
I'm just like me. I got all my flyers still too.
Wow.
DJ Joe, DJ Blast. We used to put so much information on these fucking flyers.
Oh yeah, the thing is, nobody even reads the flyers. Like we did so much, we put so much thought into the fucking flyer, and nobody would read the
Everybody's
shit.
telephone number too.
Everybody's phone number. You never got called from one of them shits? I never got a phone call from them.
think so.
You remember Night Lights?
Yeah, I mean, like yes.
Yeah, this Night Lights. Wow. Night Lights, like
Nightlight was
the
on.
old school.
I remember the name. I'm trying to think what location was it? What was the location at?
University.
You have the map on that, right? Don't
University.
Yeah, he got the map
you?
on
Yeah, when we
there.
do the map.
Alafaya.
La Fire,
Alafaya.
Yeah, he got the map there.
That was.
But it was after. So we had Fourth Fighter, which is away. And then you had the Frat House. Was in the Frat House?
It was
Nightlight?
Headlights.
Headlights. There you go.
Headlights was by
Headlights
UCF over
and
there.
and Nightlight's the same spot.
I wanna give you a story of the first time I played reggaeton in Orlando. In Orlando, not in Kissimmee. In Orlando, I went to Four Fighters.
Okay.
DJ Leone was the DJ at Four Fighters for many, many, many years. I remember I used to go with my book, my CD book, and I used to stand right next to him. It's for him to give me an opportunity to DJ. He did not like reggaeton at all. He said to me once, "We don't play that here because there's too many curse words, and we don't play this music here." So I kept going. I kept
Showing up. Yeah.
showing up and asking him for a chance. Let me do it, and you'll see. Let me do it. Let me do it. He finally gave me an opportunity. He sent me outside in the back.
In the back area, yeah.
There was a little bohío, a little,
Yeah. And the Fourth Fighter was over there.
and he put speakers there, and he put the Dana in, and okay, here you could do. Back there, when I started doing that, it started getting so packed, and inside was empty, and outside there was everybody dancing reggaeton. So he decided to move it inside. He's like, you could do it inside with me. So he was playing all his music that he was playing, and then I was playing the reggaeton there. He was the first guy that gave me an opportunity to DJ in Orlando, reggaeton in a club.
The club.
In a real club. It wasn't a real club, but
No, 4-5 was it
Yeah,
was a club. It was bigger than a lounge.
It was small,
It was
but
small,
yeah.
but it had its
like a big lounge.
yeah.
yeah.
And that's when I remember he did not. Right now, they doing so much reggaeton that I remember when he did not want to do that.
Right.
He actually literally told me we don't play that here.
Well, yeah, you kept going and you changed his mind.
Yeah, you know, I kept going every Friday, trying to see if he gave me an opportunity, and he did.
That's
Yeah,
what's
so
up.
Well,
he
salute to him.
Yeah, shout to Leone.
Shout out to Leone. He really big right now in the movement.
Yeah, and another good
Yes.
good guy too.
He works for Promo Only.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we need to get him on the show.
yeah.
Yes.
The times
Yes.
I DJ with him too, real respectful, real good. Always tell you like, yo, you did a good job, or you know what I mean. He real good guy too. Yeah,
very humble.
very humble. Yeah.
Very humble.
Did you DJ for any of the high school parties in Gateway?
No.
No.
Actually, I did. I think Osceola.
Osceola?
Went for Osceola High. But that was afterwards.
Okay. Not while you
Came
was
back.
not
Not
while you,
while I was in school. Yeah, no. Because I was still learning.
Right,
I was
right.
still. I used to get out of high school. I used to walk to Tony's house, and I was learning. So I couldn't go. When I was ready, I started DJing. Little by little. Tony used to give me a opportunity at Bamboo Gardens in right there at the trail, and that's when I started working for a little crowd. Seeing if I could do this.
like so after DJing at 4-5, who was the first promoter to actually book you and continue booking you?
Wow, first promoter. I think first promoter that actually gave me an opportunity was Angel from Caribbean Beach Club.
Okay.
Yeah, Angel and Cece, because
Cece.
they were
Right.
both
Working
doing
together,
the
yeah.
night, working together. So they were the first. I think
First promoters.
till now, the promoters, because before it wasn't a promoter, it was just the DJ that will go
their
to the
party, right.
place
We were
and
our
then
promoters.
say, "Look, I want to do a night." He's like, "Okay," so
Right.
he'll pay us the money, nothing from the door.
Right.
He'll pay us, real money
Right.
to DJ at his club, and then we'll do the
Yeah,
club.
it was all cash back then. There was no credit cards. There was no
No,
Cash
no,
no
App.
swiping, no cash
App.
app,
no,
all
nothing like
cash.
that. Nothing like that.
Yo,
Here goes your money.
Yeah, I cut
That's
you a
it.
check or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
exactly.
no bullshit like that.
Right.
So, asking that question, who do you think is more important, the promoter or the DJ?
It's a 50-50 thing. If the promoter, a real promoter,
Let's get that.
Let's
start
get
calling
that
them
straight.
Promoters, a real promoter.
yeah, there's the difference
We breaking that clear.
between promoter and a real promoter. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Back then, there were real promoters. They used to hustle more than what they do now, only on Instagram
Right.
and Facebook and all that stuff. But back then, they used to hit the streets, hit festivals, and all that stuff. They still do it. But it's different now. Nowadays, it's different. I think it's a 50-50 between the DJ and the promoter.
The real promoter.
Yeah, the real
Let me make it clear.
promoter.
The real
And
promoter.
we understand what you mean by a real
yeah,
promoter.
we
so.
definitely know. There's people that are promoters because they have the money in their hands for the first couple of months and then they don't promote no more.
Yeah.
When I was DJing at Silhouettes and Palladium, then other promoters or club owners, they used to go to the clubs and see the DJs
Right.
to see who. I had the club owner from Matrix and Metropolis.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Remember those?
Yeah.
I did Matrix for maybe 5, 6, 7 years
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
so. The club owner went to Palladium at that time and said, "I want you to DJ in my club." I was like, "Okay." me thinking it was a little club or whatever.
Right. They're brand new to the scene, right?
Yeah.
That's when I seen a real club.
But they were nice too.
No, they're
were
beautiful.
for that time.
Yeah.
They were nice.
For that time, I mean, we're right close from each other.
Yeah.
When I was in Matrix, I was like, wow.
Right.
Metropolis, something else. Elegant.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody in sandals,
Right.
nobody in shorts.
Right.
We they didn't believe in that. If you
Right.
go out to a club, you're
Dress
gonna
up.
shine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And that was my real opportunity right there. Matrix was my opener.
Nice. Yeah.
The opener. We started bringing artists there too. And
You was there for 7 years, you said? 7 years?
yeah, I was there for like 7 years or so. Actually, you know, back then, there's so many things about people don't understand a DJ. A DJ, if you have a night and you DJing in a night, you have to work not for you, work for the crowd, for the
Right.
people.
Right. You play for the crowd, not for the...
Yes,
Not for
it's
yourself,
what
yeah.
they like. It's not what you like. Yes, you're gonna play what you like, of course,
You're
because
gonna
what you like,
slide it in here and there, right?
what you like is dope. But you know, play for them, and then you'll see that your nights last longer. None of my nights I've done back then were 6 months, a year. They were 5 years and above.
Right.
So it's like a year. A year for me was to
build the night.
build the night.
Yeah.
To build, people were gonna we have to go here.
Right.
We have to go to this place, and that's how it.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes that long to build the crowd.
Right.
You know, and like you said, only the real promoters understand that.
Exactly. The hustling, the
Yeah. Because nowadays the promoters think first event, first night is gonna be packed out, and it don't work that way.
no.
We saw
You
it
know
out.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, they even if you do it free,
It's still you could say
It's-
free everything, free drinks, free. Nobody might not show up.
Shit, now that they did free now.
Yeah. To get in the clubs. Yeah. you know,
I remember when I started doing Taboo, and $15 all you can
You
drink.
drink. Oh, I remember you used to kill that shit.
Yeah.
And they still do it to this day, and it's
All
been-
night still? $15 all night? You
No, right now I think
No,
it's
this-
I think
yeah.
it's like 20.
right for a certain time. I think.
They gotta
all night.
They gotta be
They
the
have
cheap.
it.
The
They
cheap
have it all
liquor.
night.
Gotta
It's
be
definitely
it's
cheap
cheap
liquor.
liquor.
Not top bar.
Yeah, right.
You know, but regular. You know,
Right. A lot of throwing up.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot
throwing
of
up.
terrible hangovers.
Yeah, a lot
Yes,
throwing
yes.
up, hanging out. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of dirty feet in that one
A
too.
lot of dirty feet.
A lot of dirty feet. Yeah, stupid and silly. Yeah.
People. Oh my god. I remember that.
Shit.
They used
Is
to
it-
take their shoes off and then.
That's the dirty feet.
It's dirty feet. It's dirty feet. So now they go to the after parties. And then
With the dirty feet.
With dirty feet. Then the after party after that.
Terrible. is there one night that's like a memory for you that you always think about DJing?
I remember me and Caribbean Beach Club. Yeah, that was the nights. That was the nights I remember starting and sweating because that room was so hot.
Fucking hot. It was so hot.
I used to take.
That sounds like a bad memory though. We want to go
No, it's a good memory
because it helped build
It
you.
made-
because
him.
it built me.
Right.
It built me. I saw the potential,
Okay.
and that's what made me go.
Yeah, that one was smaller than Lucy Blues.
Yeah.
Lucy Blues is small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a motel. Lobby.
Yeah, lobby-
Wasn't
I
it?
think
it
it was
was a
lobby,
lobby
yeah.
at a motel.
yeah, it was the lobby. Yeah,
Yeah, because I
There was
plenty
two
times I
rooms.
couldn't get in, and I had to stand outside.
You had to-
I was
you had to
right in
book a
front of
room?
somebody, so no,
You had to
I
book a
was-
room to get in
I couldn't even book a room.
Hey,
because it was so packed.
people used to do it. They used to rent a room, go to the club,
And then just go.
and then just go to their room.
Yeah.
Walk to the room. It's right there.
I tell you, a lot of babies were made after your nightclubs.
Right. A lot of babies were made.
There were a lot of babies. Tell me about it.
I'm sure.
A lot of babies were made. We had the same problem too. Don't worry about it. We good.
Yeah. We made a lot of babies too.
Palladium and
You see the camera,
silhouettes.
right? You
We
see the
had
camera, right?
Palladium and silhouettes. We had the hotel in the front, so people
Right.
used to leave from there and
Across the
just
street.
stay
The
across the
towers,
street.
right? The towers.
Your towers,
towers,
yeah.
Yeah.
Westgate Towers.
Whatever it was. I know.
Yeah,
I know
they
when.
took forever to open up. I know for sure.
Yeah, I know when you guys had Chesina, at there because I had went to visit Adam. Because Adam was his DJ. At the Towers.
You asked me a question. What I remember the best night.
The best night.
But yeah,
Yeah.
one of your best nights, like you're saying, like, you know, like,
It
wow,
was. It
this
was.
is me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It was at Elena's Cafe. I was DJing for. I DJ. You know, a couple of years for Mexicano.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mexicano. Yeah.
When we brought him in, we wanted to do a show. Definitely a show. This one, I think everybody remembers. We got a coffin
Okay.
for the dead people.
Right.
He got in the coffin, and that's how we end up
Carrying him.
carrying him to the stage in the
Nice.
coffin.
some WWE shit.
That's dope. Yeah.
And we put the coffin on stage. Bam! He was in there, and he started in the mic. Oh,
I wish
my
they
God.
had video of that. Like,
I wish I had to.
Yeah.
Back then, phones,
Oh,
we
yeah,
had
they
the
had
flip
videos.
phones.
Flip phone, yeah, they had no
and you
cameras
There was,
on
there was,
cameras.
there was no snitches back then.
there was no
Yeah.
no snitches. Yeah.
And that was, I think, my biggest memory of a concert, other than Palladium. Palladium had some good.
Yeah,
they had
every
some
time, yeah.
Palladium was
Yo,
crazy.
we used to be mad. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
I have
We're gonna make it
pictures.
happen no matter what.
I have pictures in Palladium with Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jam, going on stage when they were singing together.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I have all the pictures in that book.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of those pictures for that.
Yeah, we're gonna-
When we do your episode, we want to post it. and
But
stuff
Nicky
like that.
Jam lived here for a little while too.
Oh, yes. He lived
You know.
there with Tito
Well,
for many years.
It's not even mentioned his
And
movie.
his documentary
Movie,
and
it's not,
his movie.
yeah.
We won't talk about that, but
Right.
Yeah.
It was good, but
no, it was a
Excellent.
great
Yeah.
mini series, but there's a lot of things left out.
right.
Yeah, right now a lot of DJs and a lot of promoters and a lot of artists live here in
Right.
Orlando, but
Yeah.
they just
Yeah, you don't know, but they're here
Right.
to chill.
I like Lake known as the capital right
Yes.
now for a lot of
Yeah.
yes.
reggaeton and Spanish artists.
Well, even Mem Bleak, you know what I mean?
Right.
He lived here
Right,
too.
right.
I don't know if he lives in Avalon or on Lake Nona.
Right.
Right now in Lake Nona, Joel y Randy,
Right.
they live here
Right.
in Lake Nona. This is their wear right here.
Nice.
This is their drip.
Okay.
Thanks to them.
Put you in the club right now. You standing out like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need no disco light. Bright.
Yeah, big shout out to Angel. He's the one that got me the drip,
Okay.
and the
So-
stuff. So, to
Angel, we like
represent
you,
them.
Angel. We want some drip.
Yeah, Angel,
Yeah.
what's up?
Angel is the guy that does the Joel and Randy brand.
Okay.
The marketing and
Yeah,
stuff.
the
Okay.
marketing and stuff. The Acolatronics
Okay.
used to be called.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Right. Definitely. But all these years that you was DJing, what's the one mistake you seen a lot of upcoming DJs do? That you said, like you said in your head, like, damn, he could have done this different, or
Or I wouldn't do that, or
You're
something
right,
like that.
exactly.
Oh wow. The biggest one:
And the biggest one.
play the music faster than it is.
Then it's supposed to be played.
Then it's supposed to be played.
I could see that. Yeah.
If a record is 90 BPMs, you cannot play it at 100 BPMs.
Yeah, they put it +8 or
Yeah, plus 9.
Yeah.
You know, it's-
I say we could mark it by.
there's
plus
a lot
two,
of
maybe plus three.
DJs.
2 or 3,
There's a
yeah.
lot
Right.
of a lot of DJs right now. Not hating on nobody. I'm not in that level right now, but there's a lot of DJs that still do that, and they don't understand that they take the essence away from that song when you speed it up,
Yeah.
because they want the crowd to move. Then make it move
Right.
with the original song.
Yeah.
The original song is made for them to move. Why put it faster? Are you on drugs or something like that? Or you need to,
Yeah, they trying to keep the energy up or
But
whatever it is.
I
but
have no idea
the song
why,
don't sound the same.
why
Yeah.
they do it like that now, because it sounds faster and it sounds better. Really?
Right.
No, it's not like that. That's my biggest problem.
Well,
right
shit.
now.
See, DJ C now, shout out DJ C now. He put me on not too long ago on when I was DJing, and when I was DJing, there was no monitor. In Germany, there's no monitor.
Okay.
So he walked in. He came straight to the booth because when it comes to the laptop stuff, I really don't like it. He's like, yo, Bug, press this button here. So whatever I was speeding up because I was trying to match the tempo to the next record, there's a button on Serato, which I didn't know, that makes it sound normal.
Right.
Exactly.
I didn't know that shit.
Right.
He put me on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, my bad. I can't hear the music. Well, they hearing out there. I couldn't hear because there's no monitor.
I thought the
Stuff like
monitor
that.
was, well, anyway, that's
No,
going on.
I
that
think-
day was I plugged the plug-in wire.
I think if a record's done that way, it should be played that way. You don't have to speed it up. Maybe a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
if you're gonna mix, but
Right,
then you can bring it back.
exactly, yeah,
Right,
bring
yeah.
it and
Right.
bring
Yeah.
it back. You know, I don't do that.
Right.
I don't. That's my main concern on
So that's
upcoming
that's
DJs.
one, right.
Make sure you play the music the right way, not
Right.
the wrong
Yeah.
way.
So is that the advice you're giving to these DJs now?
Yes, yeah. Play the music the
Advice.
right way, and you'll get further.
The way it was recorded.
the way it was, meant to be.
Right.
All right, so we talking about a lot of old stuff and things on how you came up, and me and you, we have had a mutual friend, and he passed away, and he means a lot to me still to this day. Meant a lot to me. Mas. What did Mas mean to you, and what did he do? For you.
I met Miles through DJ Black.
Okay. Shout out to Black.
Shout out to Black.
Yeah.
Bless you, man. And I met Miles through him. Miles meant a lot to that guy, to Black.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He meant a lot, and meant a lot to us.
Yeah.
I met Mexicano through Miles and Black.
Mm-hmm.
And Black was Mexicano's first DJ. He was. And when he came to the studio and I met him, oh my God. Mas is real big in the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
He used to make good tracks
Right.
in his studio right there in Kissimmee on Michigan Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Mas. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met
Big
him
guy.
every time I seen him. Every time when I met him, it's always
Yeah.
a beautiful soul.
Yeah, he was even though he was half Puerto Rican, but I think to me he was more Puerto Rican than a lot of
Yeah.
people. You know
Sure.
what I mean? And he definitely did a lot for a lot of people also. He connected a lot of people, a lot of dots.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people wouldn't have careers if it wasn't for either something he did because of the people that he knew
Exactly.
or who he connected you with.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll give you one example. For me, I got into the Source magazine because he knew somebody at the Source magazine. I
Mm-hmm. He
traveled.
was real connected.
Yeah, I traveled to Laser because of I met Richie in the house. Shout to you.
Exactly.
I met him through Mas. I met Tempo
yeah,
through Mas. I met
me
what I mean.
too.
All these people I met and
Through
provided.
Mas and
yeah.
DJ Black.
Yeah, and through DJ Black, and that's how I was able to meet Davey and
Exactly.
Adam and all these other
Oh,
people.
wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
They're the people to meet.
They're the key.
yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. So,
That's wow.
were you ever on the radio?
Yes.
On which station?
First station that I ever DJ in was Onseku. It was an AM station.
Okay.
That was the first one. And then I used to do Kaku
Okay.
104 something in Kissimmee. And they gave me an opportunity now. And right now, I'm doing mixes for La Mega 97.1
Okay.
FM
Is that La Mega here?
here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if they play my mixes or not, but sometimes they do. He texts me, "Hey, you're on the air." I was like, okay. I'm not too happy about it, but
So, because they pre-mixes, right?
yeah,
Everything's-
there's mixes.
Right.
Make me a mix, a 20-minute mix, and
Right.
I'll put it in the air. And
Right. Are
It's like
are they cashing you for that?
yes,
Okay, that's
not what
No,
it's
you-
supposed to
so
be,
be- okay,
but
right.
but they give me something,
Right.
and I do it because I have to.
Right. No, I mean the thing is, this is the issue I always have. We live in a place where there's so much talent. The DJs out here will outrun majority of DJs
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Right.
From the OGs to the DJs coming up now. And the people who are actually in position don't see that.
They don't respect you.
They don't
They don't
see
respect
that.
what you
Right.
do, what you've done over the
What you've
years.
done. If I go what you do, what you've done.
Yeah.
They
You know what I'm saying?
respect the person that they think it's on the limelight.
Right.
on the
The
spot.
guy, the
Right.
one with the bunch of followers.
That's what they expect.
The
And then-
one who basically
and then-
who gets fucked up and forgets about what he's doing.
And
there.
then me, the one that built this from
Right.
from zero, from ground up.
Right.
It's like I lost my respect.
Right.
I lost my
Your worth.
worth.
Yeah.
And I'm not worth anything. You know.
Right.
You know,
Even if you're not in the club, the radio show, give me my show. Even if you're not even the DJ, but you're the host. You know what I'm saying? You're the radio personality,
Right.
and you have a younger DJ actually DJing. That's still giving you your
flowers, yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that, because you know, Eric, not for nothing. I mean, again, not because you're sitting
I'm
here.
not saying they're not doing anything for
Right.
me. The radio station's done a lot
Right,
for
right.
me.
But again, this is us talking. You know, I know you for many years. You know, we both know you for many years. Never once any bad words between us. We always then we say it could be 10 years we don't see. I've seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
I saw you recently. It's
I saw
like
you.
I saw you yesterday. You know, I saw stuff like that.
Right.
And you've done so much for Orlando, for Kissimmee, you know, for Central Florida. You've done so much for the Latin community,
For reggaeton.
reggaeton.
Because Orlando is like
It's
one
Puerto
of the-
Rico. It's fucking Puerto Rico.
one-
Bottom
yeah,
line.
It's got to
yeah.
be one of the meccas for reggaeton.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just Puerto
A
Rico.
lot of the artists
Yeah.
got their fame from here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A lot of artists. A lot of artists came
This
from
is
here.
this
Like
was
you said
the
back,
first stop.
Right.
First stop for them.
You
Always,
just said
yeah.
Nicky Jams,
Nicky Jams live here.
Daddy
Tempo.
Daddy Yankee.
What's his name? Anuel.
I know it.
He
Yeah,
lived here for a
yeah,
little while too.
Exactly.
You know, they all come.
They all came from this pot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
melting
saying?
pot, yeah.
And you the one of the foundations of that pot. So as us, we saying, even if you're not DJing on the radio, give me a radio show.
Yeah,
We're a big Latin community.
We had the radio show. We had. I
But
remember the radio show that we were doing with. It was with Funky.
Yep,
It
I remember
was
Funky.
Funky.
Yeah.
And it was rest in peace, Julio Natidan.
Yep.
And it was them that had the radio show, and
you said-
it was called Radio Melaza.
Right, but you said right now had.
Had.
I'm talking about still having.
To this
there's,
day. Today.
There's so many. There's more Latin stations here than regular stations.
If this radio show would have lasted till today, it would have been so big.
right, and we all know radios get bought out every couple
Yeah,
of years.
happens every they change.
Right,
the
they
format.
change.
Yeah.
Big
But
shout
I-
out to Funky, you know.
Right.
Yeah, shout to Funky.
Oh yeah.
They get bought out, so there's always another station coming out. But again, your resume, again, it's not me just talking shit. It's me basically saying facts. Your resume, you should have the Erick show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even if it's once a week
right,
or
once a
something
week.
like that.
Yes, it was saying on a weekend, a weekday, whatever. That even if you're not DJing, you're the main host.
I wish too.
You're the radio
I had-
personality person, and you and all these upcoming DJs or DJs that are still DJing on the scene right now are actually under your show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that-
Again, we put it out there. Maybe we put it in the air and stuff like that.
They picked me and they put me in a glove compartment and
Right.
put me there
And put
and
you
then
away.
they put you
Right.
in there and then I just
right,
there's not me anymore.
right.
And I could do so much right now that people don't even have ideas. I could fill you up one club with just by myself.
Right.
You don't need 2-3 DJs,
Right.
doing it. It's not that I'm hating on them or anything like that, but every DJ knows what he got.
Right.
Right.
I wish.
know what you got.
You know what I wish? I wish that me and Gato would do a club again.
Right. Let's put it out there.
Yeah.
I wish that me and him would do a club again
saying?
because we were the ones that started this and we know what we're doing now.
Well, I mean, not to cut you off. Me and Kared, I don't like DJing in the club. I DJ now because it's vinyl. I just posted about a month ago, 2 months. For the first time after 20 years, we DJ in the club together. It's vinyl. Me and Kared, right? We doing it. Why can't y'all do it?
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Nothing's
You know
impossible.
what I'm saying?
You just need people to carry your crates, man.
Well, that's
Yeah, you're right about that.
yeah. That's a different though. You know,
That's all. Yeah, but we do it.
it's-
I'm like my back.
We do it. It's a good workout.
What's the song right there? I didn't say my back.
before the sets, when we used to go out in the sets, it was the library. It was a book of CDs.
Yeah, right,
but
right,
we
right.
had 100 or 200 CDs in that book. But imagine carrying all them records.
No, but we do it because we want to do it right now.
Yeah.
I say, but if for you and got to get together, even you know what, shit, we need to invest in something, and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? For one time only, for get these two together, and won't be carrying records. You'll be CDs probably or Serato or whatever.
I can make you a list. I can make you a list of DJs that are here right now that are super dope. That if we make a night, a reggaeton night, that we could invite them to play with us, it'll be awesome.
Right.
It'll be awesome because these
We could probably do proper.
We could make it happen. We
We could make it. We could talk.
that haven't had that people forgot about them.
Right.
You know, it's like, how can you forget someone that built this for you guys to play,
Right.
I'm
for
telling
you guys to make your night?
It's a small. It's a small spot, but it don't matter. You know, he gets
It's
to touch
crazy.
the
It's
people.
crazy.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's not impossible.
Right. Nothing's impossible anymore. We should.
I-
We still DJing. If my old ass still carrying crates, I forgot. I'm not old. I'm classic.
I know.
I'm not old. I'm classic.
That's how we are. And it's crazy. They just forget you. I don't understand.
Yeah, we know.
They
Yeah, no,
minimize.
no,
They
we
minimize.
know.
They minimize you.
We know. We know. So right now you're not DJing in the club, are you? Or are you? You're not.
I'm surviving.
You're surviving. Okay.
I'm DJing at this Latin club. I'm not doing reggaeton anymore. I'm doing salsa merengue.
Okay.
And I just did a night.
So
Back-
are you up,
back on track
So are you
for-
up to par with the technology? Using Serato and stuff like that?
Yes, I have a Flex 10
Okay.
with my computer. I'm using Record Box.
Record box. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a different language now.
Yeah, record box
Yeah.
is it's supposed to be the next level of Serato. It's supposed
Okay.
to be. You know, they just released another
I used
controller.
to have my
I tell you, I'm not. I'm
DDJ
working-
1000
Yeah. Okay.
and I upgraded to the Flex 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Now they have now they released. They just matter of fact, they just had the NAM show last week, and they released another controller.
The
for,
Bluetooth one.
The blue one for
yeah.
for
The Bluetooth one. Isn't
I
it
think
Bluetooth?
it is
Yeah.
for record box.
I cannot see me DJing in a Bluetooth one.
Yeah, I seen.
Internet goes out or something like that.
you-
No, no.
I mean, I just saw it right now.
Yeah.
You said that.
Well,
show.
because they got the Bluetooth speakers, but you don't got to run no cables.
Right.
You know, everything is wireless.
Right.
We all catching all types of cancers.
Good luck with that.
Right. So, cause we're coming to equipment. What you prefer to use? Out of all the choices out there in the world right now, what are your choices to use?
I loved my DDJ 1000, but ever since I got me the Flex 10, it's something else. And then
Is it small enough to carry with you?
yes, I have a book bag. You know, put my laptop in a book bag and have
The carrying case.
my controller in my
I
carrying
hate that
case.
shit. I hate it because I'm fucking carrying records right now.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
But ever
But-
since now, the new era, the stems era,
Right.
with the stems and all that stuff, we could do so much.
Are you using the stems?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Change the beat, flip it over, do something else. Be creative.
Yeah.
If you're not creative when you're DJing, you're not a DJ.
Right.
You have to be creative.
Right.
Especially me, I don't scratch. I used to leave that to Gato.
Right.
Me, I like to blend, and even though when there was not the stem era, we used to change the beats put one beat on top of the other to make it sound different.
Yeah.
Make your own style. Make people like what you do. Don't be the same as this guy or that guy. Because I had a lot of DJs show up in my club, and they just sit down next to me to watch me play.
Of course. Take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes. Exactly. Go to the club, watch that DJ that you like, and not be like him. Be yourself.
Right. Even if they take something from you, and make it their style, not the one with that, but taking your whole style is totally done different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if
we
you-
go
if-
back then, we call it beat biters.
Yeah, if you're biting from that DJ and doing the same thing that he's doing, you're not moving on.
Right.
You're doing what he's doing. You know, it's like be yourself.
Yeah.
Then underbidding you is even worse
Yeah, and then
because of that part.
that's another story right there.
Right.
That's and then for the price, they hurt me a lot in the last club I DJ. They hurt me a lot because the respect wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah.
me doing it so many years for them, doing something to create what they are today, and giving that to somebody else,
Right.
it hurts.
No, I can imagine.
Yeah.
That's again that was your baby. It's like basically having your baby run away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're not hearing from them again.
I felt we were a family,
Right.
and then all of a sudden, I'm the most hated.
Right.
Yeah.
And
No, listen.
I'm not mad at them.
People hate me all the time.
I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at nothing. I know they have to move on.
Right.
They have to, create something new and stuff like that. But sit down and talk to me.
Right.
I probably have something for you that,
My work.
My work.
but no.
Yeah.
Right.
Here comes the other one, and I could do it better than him.
Right.
And
Yeah. At least the respect of the conversation.
no, they didn't give me no respect.
No,
they
no,
didn't,
of
they
the
didn't give me no.
conversation.
Right.
They just fired me in one night.
Right.
Actually, before it was a Friday. It was a Friday. I was gonna DJ Saturday, and they called me Friday,
Right.
the night before. Just don't come.
Right.
We have another DJ. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need you anymore.
That's why we need contracts.
It's crazy.
Right.
You get rid of me, okay? You still got to pay me for the rest of my
I didn't do no.
severance or
I didn't do no
something.
contract at the beginning because it
Those-
felt
those
it felt
family.
good.
Yeah, you still family,
We were a
right.
family. I mean, I worked there for more than 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was, the mistake I did. I was very comfortable
Okay.
with what I was doing.
Got it.
I was laid back. I laid back. I totally forgot about everything.
Right.
Right.
This is mine. I got it.
Right.
Nobody's gonna take this away from me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this. These people are not gonna fail me. They're my family.
Right.
Right. They did fail me
Right.
at the end.
Right. Those another, excuse me, another club that we used to rock out together. Also, Firestone.
Oh yes. Firestone was another level.
Another beast.
Yeah, that's me and Gato again. Again, we used to do Firestone.
I did the
Every
hip hop
club
room, and I did the
upstairs.
the tab. Yeah.
Yeah. Upstairs. Yeah, me and Gato did so many clubs that wow.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Firestone was
Firestone was
a
crazy
lot of
too.
concerts.
Yeah.
That's still open as a club.
It's still open.
They do.
It's called.
They do live events only.
Live
Yeah,
events.
it's
So
called,
concerts only.
Like concerts only.
what it's
it.
called now.
So I don't know the name of it. I don't even know what it's even called. 'Cause I don't hear anything about it. 'Cause we don't go that far up.
Yeah, they own them guys. They own the whole block though. Because there's another little part on the back where they do
Oh yeah.
also.
yeah, that's
But
cool.
now they just it's just. And if you don't follow like what's going on,
Right, that's what I'm saying,
a lot
right.
of times like Lil Wayne's been there. A lot of people have
Right.
been there,
Right.
but it just called. I forgot what it's called.
Big concerts.
Yeah.
There's only
That's all they
only
do.
Concert venue.
Concert venue, right?
Okay. Need to know that one. 'Cause
Yeah.
I knew it was still there, but I didn't know I have idea what they were doing.
The lighting and the sound in that place
It's amazing.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
You talking about Firestone?
Yeah. Was that?
Vanderbilt or something?
No.
I think so. I think they did change it to something like that.
Something with a V.
The Vanderbilt, I think, is what it's
Vanderbilt
called.
or something like
That sounds about right.
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Vanguard, yeah.
There you go. All right. If you got done something different in your path, what would it be?
In my past,
In your path, yeah.
And
Your
to
path.
becoming a DJ, if there
Right.
was something different you could have done, what would that be?
not trusting the people I trusted for. I would have done it different. I would have done contracts.
Right.
I would have done a lot of things differently that I didn't do, and that's why
Right.
I am where I am now.
Right. Did your wife or your girl understand the nightlife?
Yes,
Supported 100%?
100%.
That's dope. It's hard to find somebody like that.
Yeah.
So,
Right now, I'm not with them, but they used to
Support you.
support me,
Yeah.
and especially the one I am right now supports me 100%.
dope. You need to have that. That's the soul, the how you say, the motivator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The kick you need sometimes here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
How do you feel when somebody requests a song?
It's good in some ways, but it's bad in the way they ask about the song.
Okay.
They don't ask anymore like, can you play, please? Can you? Some of them do,
Right.
but they expect you to play it right
Or
there
to,
and
or,
then.
and, or to have it right there too.
Yeah, and you gotta wait. It's. I'm doing my show, and I'm gonna break my show just to play your song. I understand it's a dope song. It's a good song, but it might not go with what I'm playing right now.
I'll play, but not right now.
Yeah, and they don't understand that.
Right.
They go, oh, you just don't want to play my song, and I automatically suck.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
suck.
I
You're the worst
am the worst DJ ever if I don't play their song. They don't know me, and I totally suck right now.
Right.
I didn't play their song. That DJ es una mierda.
Point blank period.
Point blank.
That's how it is.
Yeah, we know about that.
It's terrible. It's terrible how people think about, they think DJs right now are in a jukebox. Look, I DJ this new club, and the owner, he likes requests. And
He requested the songs.
no, he likes people to,
request.
he
Yeah,
told
yeah.
me, it's like a lot of people are going to ask you for requests. Please play their songs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's okay. I'll do it if I have a chance and it's what I'm playing. Then yeah. I had to have my laptop, my record pool
Mm-hmm.
out because they used to ask me for so many weird things that if you don't have them,
Right.
automatically I suck.
Right. Or they complain to the
Or they
owner.
complain to the owner, and then the owner don't want to bring me back. So I started taking requests the whole night. The night was awesome, but I made it awesome for them. But for me, was terrible because I had to, while playing in the club, I had to, in my computer,
Search everything.
search for the song, download it, and then play it.
Right.
It's not like, I like to be prepared.
Right.
For everything that I do, I like to prepare my sets and everything in my house, and this is what I'm gonna play. They're gonna go crazy.
Right.
So I prepare everything in my house,
Here comes a request.
and then here comes, I get to the club, and they ask me for a song that I don't have,
Yep.
and I have to look it up, download it, and play it for them in order for me to look good
right.
for them.
To keep,
It's
keep
part.
it night. Right.
It's part of what the DJ has to do because that's. But if it conflicts with what I'm doing right now,
right.
sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't play it. Or if it's another genre, that's what If I'm playing reggaeton and you ask me, and the night is a reggaeton night, don't ask me for salsa and a merengue.
Right.
Yeah, I understand it's Latin, but it's not this night. It's
Right.
not about this night. It's like, oh, you got to play it because, that group right there is not dancing and you have to, hey, this is another night. It's like, if you want to come to a salsa night, come on a
different
Sunday,
night.
on a different
Right.
night that
Yeah.
they're playing that kind of music and ask for it.
Right.
I'm sure they play it.
Right. Before we get into a sponsor real quick.
Today's episode is sponsored by Old School Tattoos in Kissimmee, Florida. If you want to get some nice ink, go to Old School Tattoos in Kissimmee, Florida.
Shout out to Old School Tattoos.
School.
So with that, also
also-
we got a little something for you, little gift
Oh, wow.
for you.
Tk you.
Something you can enjoy.
Respect the DJs podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Word.
We're about respecting us, especially the DJs. So,
Right here.
what you currently working on right now?
Another thing that I was gonna say, if anybody out there can help me with this, I was the first DJ here in Orlando to do a reggaeton CD. I DJ a reggaeton CD with 2 other people. One of them was Benitez. He's from Altamont Springs. We call him Benitez. That's his last name. I like the name as a producer. Benitez. Yeah, I gave him his name. He's a real dope producer. And Menace is Daddy Yankee's producer.
Okay.
Okay.
He still works with them and everything in Puerto Rico. We all did the first CD. It was called Face Off.
Okay.
Abriendo Puertas, opening doors. That was the first CD here that we did from Orlando to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Okay.
Not from Puerto Rico to
here, yeah.
the United States. And out of that album, the guy that, again, contracts and all that stuff. He did, I think, 3 out of that one. He did 3.
He produced 3 records?
Yeah,
Okay.
3 CDs. And till this day, I haven't got 1 cent out of it.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And they did sell. We had artists from Puerto Rico in that album, thanks to Menace, thanks to, but this guy never gave me a cent.
So, it was
I
produced
did-
on a label?
I was produced in my house.
I say, but like it was released to a label?
Yeah.
To a label.
His label, whatever he did.
Yeah, we need to credit his label.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wish somebody could find the information about how can I sue this guy, because I really want to go after him.
Is anybody else getting paid? Or is it only you?
I think the only one that got paid was Menace.
Menace.
And I'm not sure. We haven't sat down to talk about it. But
Right.
if you're listening to this, I'm not gonna say your
Are you
name,
watching this, right?
and you're watching this, I'm really coming for you. It's been years, and I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah.
I did it in the living room of my house.
Mhm.
The CD, and I love it. You could
Right.
you could look for it on YouTube.
Right.
It's called Face Off.
So it's one. It's an album between 3 DJs,
Between three producers.
3 producers. So yourself.
I'm the only DJ in that.
Okay.
in this CD.
Okay. Oh wow!
And-
you heard it from DJ Erick.
Yeah.
You hearing this or you watching this?
And I want to find a lawyer or something that could help me out with this, because right now
right. And there's no paperwork on it.
I'm needed right now, and before I didn't even think about it. There's some stuff that you let slide that you cannot let slide.
Right.
Right.
But
And then sometimes,
I'm coming for you.
when you don't let it slide,
Right.
and
I'm just letting
then
you-
you an asshole.
Yeah, I'm giving you a
Right.
heads up.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
You
Yeah.
know,
You heard him coming for you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why a lot of artists are considered assholes, because there's things that they've been through and they're not gonna let happen again.
I don't even know if the artists got paid. I mean, I think the artists got paid, but why didn't you pay the producers?
Right.
I spent days and nights
Right.
doing this album
Yeah,
for so long. We actually spent days and nights. And I remember I used to live in Cimarron, and we used to call it a little caserío, like, it was a charandoa. And I had a 1-bedroom, and in the living room I had my whole
Oh, you coming?
studio.
Yeah, I've been there. I was in that one. I went to that house.
Yeah, it was upstairs.
Yeah.
And you go in, and I had everything in the living room, my kitchen, everything was there. So I did the album there.
Oh, crazy.
It was dope.
People just don't respect.
It's a
that's
good
all.
experience, actually, but thinking I made mistakes and not trusting these people,
Right.
and that's I'm too good of a person
yeah,
that I trust everybody,
Right.
and that's the biggest mistake in this industry.
All right. That's definitely one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't trust everybody.
Yep.
I understand that all of them are good, but there's always that level, that point that'll get you
Right.
out of it.
yeah.
Definite. So if you had a choice to do a party, the party was the same pay, the same day, the equipment's already there, and it's between doing a house party, a club party, or a corporate party. What are you picking to DJ? It's the same bag for all 3.
Same
The se-
same money for all
Yeah, all
three.
3. The
But you got to
setup,
pick one.
the setup is still the same.
I think I would still do the club because I like the club, but at the corporate is different because the corporate, if there's a lot of people you're gonna meet and
Important
you're gonna
Branch off from.
exactly, then that's another level. But if
The energy of the club is
the club is my kind of style.
the energy,
Yeah, I think I would do the club.
right? Can you name us 5 DJs back then as coming as a DJ you looked up to, and 5 DJs now?
Back then I had coming up, Baron Lopez, Pablo Flores, DJ Negro, DJ Adam, DJ Davey, DJ Joe. That's back then. I think I got six
Yeah,
more.
6 or
than
7.
that.
Yeah.
6 or 7, and Chiclin. I can name so many of them. DJ Piro, that the one, you know, in the beginning that I used to go to the garage just to
Watch.
see him
See, right. Take notes,
do
like you
this.
said, right.
I'm like, wow. What do I have to do to learn what you're doing? You know,
yeah.
it's like, so I kept looking up to them.
Right.
You know, they inspire me to be who I am
You still
today.
keep up with, in touch with some of them?
Yes.
The ones that are around?
Yes, I once in a while, you know, we talk artists, we talk from Puerto Rico.
Right.
They know me since, you know, the movement, since
Early
back
career,
here,
right.
early career. And we still, some of them has moved here. They become my friends.
Okay.
We hang out. I take them out, you know.
Right. What about 5 DJs now that you
5 DJs now that
still look up to, or you still like
That you
and
listen to, or-
stuff like that?
right now I got Leone.
Okay.
That's one. I got DJ Assassin.
Okay.
That I look up to, and he's a very good guy. Another DJ, wow,
There's no order either. Just
Yeah.
Frankie G. That's helped me out a lot in this industry. In
He's
this
still out
industry.
there, right?
He's
Right.
still doing. Yeah, he got me a couple of gigs after everything
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
try to help me out. And let me see, it's 3. You know, I'm not gonna mention the other ones because not from hate, but
respect.
out of respect. Bless you guys.
Right.
That's about it. And you know, Gato. And one more, right?
I mean, you got half of what we call it Voltron here.
Yeah,
You built your Voltron.
it's
right.
it's different. It's different because
The game is definitely different.
there's
Right.
so much DJs that had moved from Puerto Rico here.
Mm-hmm.
They're good and everything, but they just don't see you. They don't see me.
Mm-hmm.
They see probably what they said about me, and they got a different mentality.
Got you.
And
Got you.
a lot of them has listened to the gossip instead of listening to know me.
Right.
Yeah.
And the gossip has become so big because this guy has gossiped me and trashed my name so bad
Right.
that no clubs, no nothing want to give me a chance to play.
Got you. Well,
And
you know, we give a platform to all the DJs here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just only because we're good friends, stuff like that. Me personally, I haven't heard no gossip, and I don't even give a fuck about gossip.
Yeah.
I'm one of the biggest assholes in this industry in Orlando, and I give 2 fuck about what anybody thinks about me. I'm gonna continue doing what I do. You know, I got a good team. I got actually my team that actually is my family, stuff like that. So, you know, you gotta take care of yourself, take care of the ones that still respect you, stuff like that, and keep it moving. Fuck everything else.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. You know, if it's DJ in the club or not DJ in the club, if it's producing for the next artist, stuff like that, you gotta stop worrying about everybody else. Because if you worry about them, it's gonna bother you. It's gonna
Yeah.
hurt you.
You'll never be happy.
you know,
Yeah.
I did stop worrying about that. I started living after that. Once that happened to me, and I was out of the club scene for a while, for 2 or 3 months, right? I started seeing other things.
Yeah, there's so much out there.
Yeah.
You know, this entertainment world that we live in is just it's the shittiest entertainment.
I was lost in that world.
Yeah.
I was so, like I said, I thought I had it. I thought I would, you know, I was like, yeah. But no, it's not.
And also what the biggest fault that, you know, because you was there for such a long time, you knew it was coming. Okay, I'm there Sunday. I don't need nothing else. So you didn't build anything else with anybody else.
network, right?
Network.
I didn't build no network
Right.
because I didn't need. I
didn't need it.
at that time.
At
I
that
didn't
time, you
need
thought
it.
you had it, and that's a fault that, you know, that we have to live with. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Exactly.
you know,
That was. I think that was my biggest fault.
I did the same thing too. When I was at Hush, I didn't worry about nothing else. I had Hush unlocked. When I was at Tyrek, I didn't worry about anything else. I didn't worry about downtown. I had it unlocked. You know, I had thousands of people coming in.
Right.
I didn't worry about anybody else. And then when I didn't have that, then I was like, damn, I didn't build with this person. I didn't build with that person. I didn't build with this person. I had to sit down and think about what I'm going to do next.
Yeah.
So I started looking at other avenues to do. And then, you know, now finally, years later, I'm in this seat right now.
Yeah.
And this show is about saluting the DJs back then, the saluting the DJs now. From us, if you DJ for 6 months to a year, we want to give you your I don't want to say flowers, stuff like that. We want to basically give you a chance to everybody to get to know you.
Tell your story.
Tell
right?
your stories.
Yeah, your
You
respect.
know, your respect. No one gave us an opportunity when we were coming up.
Yeah.
So now we give an opportunity to other DJs coming up. And there's also a learning experience for other DJs that want to become a DJ and want to know what it's about. You know, we actually are not a jukebox, like you say. We're human people.
Yes.
We have lives outside of the club scene. We got family outside the club scene. You might see me happy here. I might be the best of my, because I have to put up a smiley face and put up a show for you.
Right.
At the same time, I got to go home now and deal with everything else. You know, so, you know, I tell you as me, forget about everybody else that is hating on you or gossiping, whatever, you know, because at this moment, it doesn't matter.
Everybody has
Of
problems.
course we do. We
Everybody
want to be
has
human.
problems, and we're human. You
Right.
know, right now I'm in a situation. My mother's in the hospital. She just had open heart surgery.
And I know about that stuff, but I lost my mom 3 years ago. I just lost it was last week I made 3 years.
And
So
that's,
I know that
she's been in this situation for months.
Right.
And you know, God bless her.
right, definitely God bless her and hope she gets out of the surgery.
Yeah, she's good right now. She's recovering. They put her in a home right now. And I wish I could be there more.
Right.
But what happened to me, I can't.
Right. No, for sure. Again, like I said, you know, if little by little it's gonna take time, but you know, you put all your how you said this back in the days, you put all your eggs in one bag, whatever.
Right.
And you get trust to people. The one people.
Yeah, and it happens.
Right, so
it
that-
definitely happens to
Right.
everybody at,
You know,
at
there's-
one point or another. You know what I mean?
all think about going, like I said, going to your black book. There's so many people you built with back then who might be in another position now that don't even know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Or
Exactly.
you know, you might have something they might need, and this is the time that, you know what I'm saying, reach out to them. You know what I'm saying? Because
Well, that too, and the best way I could put it is sometimes you need that wake up call,
right.
right? Sometimes
That
you
shook.
need that.
That was
you need
my-
to, you need to, yeah to you got to wake your ass up. Like, okay, what are you gonna do different? How do you reinvent
Right.
yourself?
Right.
And sometimes you take your time. Yeah, you got to sit at home because you're dealing with it. You know, you're a little bit lost,
Right.
and that's okay. But now it's time to, you know what you could do. You know your talent. You
Right.
know the
You know
music.
your limits. Right.
You love the music.
Right.
You know the artists. You have these relationships, right?
Right.
So sometimes you're just going to have to be like, all right, I got to go back out and humble myself, hit up a couple clubs, a couple club owners or whatever it is.
They take advantage of that,
right.
you know?
No, absolutely.
Right,
but
of course.
Yeah.
you're going to, at the end
And
of
there's
the day.
other clubs besides downtown clubs.
Yeah, that
I'm
too.
I'm
That
the one
too.
who basically said, I don't need downtown. I got, Hush. I got Tight Rack. I got this. I got
Right.
that. I didn't
Right.
need downtown.
Yeah.
And then to a point that I had to sit back and say, you know what? Okay, I'm not DJing. I stopped DJing for a long time. I didn't give a shit about DJing anymore.
Right.
I was comfortable.
Right now I got
Zane?
promoters telling me, "Oh, can you help me out with a night?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have felt so bad that I tell them, look, I'm just gonna go and DJ. You're gonna go DJ? Really? Yeah, I'm just gonna go DJ in your club. Just let me do it
Right.
from my heart for you. You think they recognize that?
No, they don't. They don't. This is the worst. How you say
They
that?
don't
The
care
worst
about
job.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't care. You say, you know what? All right, you want me? This one is gonna cost this amount of money, even if it's not what you really want and what you're worth, but you're gonna get something out
Well,
of
yeah,
it.
it-
And then you're gonna
so-
build. You're gonna build it.
At the end of the day, there are little lounges and bars that
Right.
even if you approach them and be
Right.
like, hey, let me get a Saturday here.
or Monday or Tuesday, whatever.
It don't matter, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be. It could be in Altamont. It could be in where these people don't like to travel to downtown.
Right.
It'll be a smaller, intimate environment, but you still get to do what you love to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And bring something home. So,
And bring something
They
home.
they be saying then how much you charge for an hour?
right.
For an hour? You want me to play 1 hour?
They don't understand. For you to play for 1 hour, you gotta charge more, because it's 1 hour.
Right.
Now, give me the night, or give me a 3 hour set. Or
Or you
whatever.
got to be like, you know,
Right.
I charge $150, $200 an hour, but
And
I got a minimum of 3 hours.
Right.
That's what
Exactly.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't do a night in 1 hour.
Right. No, you can't.
It's
I'm
like
saying?
it's crazy. I'm like,
You're
they're
not
gonna
gonna-
go.
you're not
They're gonna go see you for 1 hour and then just get off and
No.
put a DJ that doesn't even know how to DJ.
Right.
Well,
not- yeah,
that's why you have to charge more,
Right.
because now you're taking they're not, yes, they're paying for your talent, but they're paying for your time too.
Right.
You know, and it's with every job. If you really like, let's put this into business, right? Every job, if you call a plumber, right, and it takes them 5 minutes to fix the problem, but you're paying for his knowledge, because you could get another plumber that don't know shit, and it takes them 4 hours to fix it.
To fix the problem.
But
yeah.
this guy comes, boom, everything's working, the toilet is cleared or whatever. It took them 5 minutes, but
Right.
it's still $250 for 5
Exactly.
minutes.
Exactly.
They're not gonna argue with the fucking
I
plumber.
had the same tip out with my pool cleaner. Nigga would come in. I would tell that nigga, I was like, "Oh, nigga, you here for 7 minutes? I'm paying you. Then fuck that. I can do it shit my damn self." But
yeah.
at the point, the knowledge that he knows.
Well, that too. If
I'm saying,
anything
I'm
else,
paying-
if
right.
anything else went wrong, he would.
Right,
But
exactly.
he had it to a science where
Right.
it took him 7 minutes,
Right.
because the shit was perfect.
Right, I'll be
Now
calling
you-
I'll be calling
now
my wife,
you
babe.
you
We
probably
paying him
fucked
how
it
much?
up. You probably,
How much we pay this nigga right now to do our pool for 7 minutes? Man, fuck that.
yeah, you probably, and that's what.
I've been trying to
that's
give it, since at that point, I've been trying to give it a grass guy too. And like,
Nah.
yo, he's here for 12 minutes? Nah.
Right.
Let's buy a machine.
Yeah, and that's what they're paying you for, is
But
for,
that's
your,
what
for,
it-
your, for your knowledge
yeah,
and for your
it's for the
experience.
knowledge,
And,
though.
and they, like I said, they're not gonna argue with the plumber. They're not, when they take their car to the mechanic. They're not gonna argue with him. Oh shit, it's $1,000. All right, I gotta pay $1,000. You know, and I think they have to
and
learn.
If they don't want to pay, then that's not for you.
That's it.
That's it.
They don't deserve your time.
No love lost. I said,
they
hey,
don't deserve your time.
There is so many opportunities. You have to find the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And just get it.
And you don't have to necessarily, like, let's say you go out, right? You go out, you have dinner, and you say, you know what, this is a nice spot. I think we could do something here.
Right.
You know, and you can.
And there's many. There's so many.
It's so many.
There's just so many.
It's so,
Right
and
now,
look,
it's
and Kissimmee,
everybody.
How many
Oh,
restaurants do we have in Kissimmee?
The other day, I went through downtown Kissimmee.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a club in the restaurant.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the restaurant,
Yeah.
you know, everybody.
And then when
It's
when I did it with my partners back then, they closed us down.
yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't want it. They didn't want
They
it.
took advantage of what? You
And
doing?
down,
no, hell
yo,
no.
We know downtown Kissimmee.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that was gonna be impossible
No.
to do it
Every
in
little
downtown
bar, every
Kissimmee.
little bar has a
And
DJ
now everybody has one.
Right.
Shout out to the Havana room.
Right.
Yeah.
Havana room back in the days. They
But-
Wow.
You could go to these places and they don't have to be on the weekend. It could be a Thursday, it could be a Wednesday, and then you don't do it late. You do like a after work,
right.
and you again you'll start meeting people when you're back out there, and it'll
It'll pick up.
It'll pick
It'll
up.
pick up.
Yeah, that's why we moved to Orlando, because we couldn't do it in Kissimmee.
Right. Right.
So we
No, yeah.
rolled up,
like I
up
said,
the
even
street.
Kissimmee has a bunch of restaurants
There's
that
so much shit
closing
going
down
on.
at a certain time, and you could, or you could even have it eat and party at the same time.
They got good clubs in Kissimmee right now.
the one
I
on
heard,
Ocean Parkway
the-
opening up.
the
Yeah,
one
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what it's called. It
Right.
has a lot of TVs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a dope club. I
Yeah.
wish I could play there.
Yeah, that DJ
I
Austin.
always wanted to play there, because right now what I'm doing in Record Box, I'm doing all my music. I moved up to MP3s, so I do videos.
Right.
So all my remixes and all that stuff, I could find them now in videos, and I could visualize them
You can
Right.
see
to
what you're
see
doing.
what I'm playing.
Right.
So I do Record Box because of that, because I like doing the videos now.
Yeah, yeah.
I like playing what people could see what I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's that different vibe.
Right.
It's not only just
entertainment.
music.
It's right. The entertainment portion
It's a
of it.
different vibe, you know?
Right.
That's like they do that too. Have you been to Lake Nona, to Boxy Park?
No.
Okay, so there's a couple DJs that we know,
yeah, that would
and
DJ
they
there, yeah.
DJ there, and there's a DJ. I think is it digital?
I was doing that in Beecham.
Oh, with the videos.
I was doing that in Beecham because they have the screens
Right.
and that looks so different. It looks so dope because the remixes and the original songs, the original videos, and putting them, I was giving them a different vibe.
Right. But
You know.
sometimes they don't want that different, but they just want the DJ to make
No.
sure people still
No,
dancing.
but,
and-
that's what I'm saying. If you go to Boxy Park, right? Go to Boxy Park one night, get a couple of drinks. It's free,
It's
right?
free, open.
But there's a
There's
DJ.
little
There's a
restaurants.
DJ, and it, like I say, it doesn't have to be on the weekend. But every once in a while, he DJs there and he plays videos, right? We're in a huge Latin market. You could do, like we said, a Wednesday, and you playing video. You could do
basketball
salsa,
open every day of the
merengue.
week?
Huh?
Is it open every day?
It's
of the
open
week?
every day.
Yeah, it's right.
But
Yeah.
imagine doing the whole
Sundays-
night. Imagine doing the whole night, and then you vibing with, and you look up and you see the video, and you see what.
And actually, they close early. They don't even close at 2 in the morning.
They
so-
don't. That's what I'm saying. It's an early
Yeah,
night,
right.
and people. What people are doing, you have people dancing, but most of the time people are on because there's food there and there's
Right.
drinks and there's restaurants. They're sitting down, relaxing, enjoying.
Yeah, it's from
The
it's from
video.
family
I'll make sure I
people
check
to-
it out. I'm gonna check it out.
On
Go check
tourist
it out.
people,
And those are opportunities that you can make for yourself where you don't got to deal with nobody. You're dealing with the owners. Boom.
Right.
I want to come and to be honest, you may have to do a freebie every once in a while. It's just it comes with the business, right? And that's how you build relationships. But these are things that you could do to
No,
get yourself out
I
there.
don't
yeah.
mind. I don't mind doing a freebie.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
I,
that's
honestly,
why-
I wouldn't even do the
That's
freebie.
why. That's why
Like, you might have to, but
that's
no,
why
right.
I'm a good guy. I'm a humble guy.
Right.
You know, I could do a freebie, but don't ask me to do it again.
Again,
and
no,
again
no.
and again.
You
Because
get a one timer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
I actually like doing that freebie because I show off in that freebie
Right.
Right.
for them to.
Okay,
Book
you
me.
can. Right. Right.
So
right.
So yeah.
No, I mean, I know Arsonist for many years, and he
Yes.
basically runs that.
yes, shout out to Arsonist.
Yeah, he runs that Euphoria, stuff like that. And there's another spot. I'm talking about just rarely downtown Kissimmee, especially got some new spots. There's a restaurant also the Parkway. It's the old Perkins.
Oh yeah.
Next to Best Buy in the Best Buy
in
shopping
the
center.
Best Buy Plaza.
There's a restaurant there that does nightlife now also.
They got a.
They've been there for maybe
a year, 2 years.
Not even
Yeah,
2 years. No, not even 2 years.
Oh, wow.
'Cause I just went there not too long ago,
Yeah.
and
I wish I could do a reggaeton night in Kissimmee where I started all in the
yeah, and it's
beginning.
nice. Yeah, have that ever night. Actually, they built a new patio spot they have now too. That spot.
And that
So,
should
yeah.
be popping
Yeah.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's-
There's a lot of-
it's-
there's
you
a
know
lot
where
of
Best
spots.
Buy is at? It's in that same parking lot. And
Yeah.
It used
Right in
to
the corner.
be. It used to be a Perkins.
Yeah, it used
Yeah.
to be a Perkins.
Used to be a Perkins.
Sabor or something.
Yeah.
Saborosura, I think it was Saborosura.
And then they
or
just
something.
opened up now in Old Town, that Spanish restaurant, El Santanto.
Oh, cilantrillo.
Santillo, yeah.
Cilantrillo. I
They just
heard
opened a
of
new
that.
one now in actually.
So they put one in Old Town now,
right.
too.
There's one on 192, but now there's one in Old Town. And of course, they have one.
Yeah,
on
that's
Fan
my
Lake.
brother. My brothers hang out Old Town.
Yeah. So
All
there's,
the
there's,
old
you just gotta
cars and
you
stuff
gotta
like
just I said reconnect with other people that are not into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And you believe me. I mean, it's out there.
I wish I could reconnect with them because right now I'm not doing anything, and
Right.
it sucks being at home
Right.
when you so used to being
Being
around
right,
a lot
right.
of people.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to
absolutely.
take some nights. You know what I'm saying, and just.
And go out for a little while.
Go, go be a hoe. Go club hopping. I'm not saying
Yeah.
a hoe in the way that you know what I'm saying.
No, I
Just
understand.
club
I
hopping.
understand what you're
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah.
Just,
And you can
and hang
do
out.
it.
Yeah, you know
and,
what
go,
I'm saying?
and check out different spots. There's a lot of
Right.
spots in Kissimmee. You don't even have to leave Kissimmee.
right.
You know what I mean? And you could do some. You get to get out and
There's
and
more.
be
There's
creative.
more than downtown. That's for sure.
That point blank period.
yeah,
Yeah.
point blank. There's more than downtown.
For sure.
I'll make sure I do that.
And stuff like that. You know, and then again, I don't even know how I know the hip hop scene in Tampa, but I don't know how the Spanish scene, which must be.
I've
big
been to
as well.
Tampa. I've been to Tampa.
Right.
I DJ in Tampa.
I mean, but that's also Tampa's another market. I mean,
another
again,
market, yeah.
it could be something you might do once a month, maybe. But
There's
that once a month
there's
is
a
the one that.
DJ. There's a DJ up there. A big shout out to Black Omar. He booked me not Tampa. I think it was close to Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Like
up there.
You have Lakeland also.
Yeah.
It's just listen. There's just so much out of downtown Orlando. Again, no disrespect to downtown Orlando.
You
but
could
it's-
go to Davenport. You know
Yeah.
how many Puerto Ricans are in
Yeah,
Davenport
it's
right
just,
now? Yeah, I mean, there's
Wow.
so much
Yeah.
out there where you could just
I hopefully I'll reconnect. I that's why I wanted to come.
No,
from
we
here
glad
because-
you came stuff like that.
yeah, for sure.
It's-
because I wanted to say so many things that people don't know about me.
Right.
It's like they think that all the gossip and everything that they saying about me, it's just maybe in my past I was a bad person.
Right.
But we grew.
Right. We all grew. I mean, I'm still an asshole, but besides the point, I mean, I give two fucks about what anybody's opinion is.
Yeah.
And once they start paying my bills, the only I can think right now is my wife. She pays my bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Nobody else could tell me shit. And stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you gotta just, sit back and say, you know what? Fuck this, fuck that, fuck what they're talking about. Let me do it. Let me show them what Eric's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say it all the time,
It's even better if we do a night together. I wanna. Oh my God! I wanna.
It's
my vein is like this big. It's like I wanna.
It's to a point. You got to think about. They can call you whatever they want to call you, but if you let that shit bother you, then what they speaking is the truth.
It actually didn't bother me because I know what I've done,
Right.
and I know I did that, so nobody could take that away from
Right.
me.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That I did that, so enjoy it.
Right.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the night. Enjoy what you're doing.
Right. You did seed. It grew to where it grew for all the years.
Yeah, it's
But
they
again-
think that I'm mad, that I'm yeah, I'm mad. Of course I'm mad.
Anybody be
But
upset.
I'm not gonna hate. I'm
Right.
not gonna hate on you. I'm not. That's what I did.
Right. Right.
So bless you guys. Do what you have to do, and make sure you don't drop the ball.
Right. And then they drop the
Because
ball.
I never dropped
Right.
the ball.
And if they drop the ball and they want to call you again, Papa, sign this right
You
here.
gotta pay them, and you gotta
You know
pay
what
the
I'm saying?
tax.
You got to
too.
pay the tax on top of that.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm
really
saying? But then again,
don't know
you
about that.
don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of you, and it's stuck. It's inside your chest. Like you say,
Yeah.
damn it, it's Sunday. Oh, I'm supposed to be here, and then your head just plays with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to get out of that, and there's plenty out there.
Yeah.
Believe me.
When I started Taboo and Victor, Vic New Vibe
yeah.
and Indio.
Right.
Indio,
Right. Rest in peace, India.
Victor,
Yeah.
Victor, Indio needed a DJ for Taboo. And I was working at Guilt.
Yeah.
Actually, it was Roxy's.
Roxy's
Roxy.
before
Before.
they just closed down.
I was working at Roxy's, and I remember till this day, Little Vic, he went to Roxy's and came and went up to me. I was DJing that night. I think it was a Sunday night. I was DJing at Roxy's, and he asked me, "Yo, they need a DJ at Taboo." I was like, "Really?" Yeah. I said, "I'll do it." I was like, "When?" "Right now." Serious. Right now. We have to leave right now. If you want this gig,
Right.
we have to leave right now.
Right.
I looked at him. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, okay. I left. I told the other DJ, I'm picking up my stuff. I need to go somewhere else. I gotta go. The price range was a big difference.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
Working for Indio,
Yeah.
Right.
it's
Right.
good and it's
Right.
legit.
Right.
I told Vic, wait, give me a second. Let me get my stuff together,
Right.
and let's go. And I left. I left that day. I remember. That's when this guy took over Roxy's, and then it became Gil or whatever.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I went to Guilt after Roxy's to DJ, and they used to look at me like, because it's the same owners.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So they were like mad that
Right.
probably I was there. So I didn't feel welcome like the way I should be welcome, but they still had me respect for that. I respect for them having me there. But I had to do Taboo.
Right. That was different.
That was the
different animal.
first day I ever went to Taboo, and after that, I lasted 20-something years.
Right.
After that,
Yeah.
when I went into that club, I was like, "Whoa, this is a
I
whole new
remember
world."
the taboo days I used to be into. It's just
Yeah,
that was a different. It was a different monster.
Yeah, for sure.
I had 35 people
Mm-hmm.
in the dance floor that night. we only had a couple of people. Like, we had open bar, we had all that. Actually, we didn't have open bar back then. Like at the beginning, that became
afterwards, right?
Yeah, that became
into
that
the
became a
headline
different.
of it.
Yeah, that became a different. You know, they talked about it, and the owner said, "Oh, I could do open bar.
Yeah.
Everybody drinks for free.
Right.
You're nuts? Yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna do it," and he did it. Oh my God, it took like 2 weeks, and the line was all the way to the other
Firestone.
side.
Like Washington or whatever.
To the Firestone, to the other side. It was crazy. It was crazy, and we done a couple of concerts in Taboo when it was Taboo and Beecham. I brought Voltio, Evie Queen. I didn't bring him, promoters did.
Right.
But I was the DJ, and Black used to DJ with me back then. We started that. It was me, Black. I think it was Chaos, DJ Chaos. Shout out to DJ Chaos. That's another DJ that we mentioned.
Yeah. I see him not too long ago. So
Yeah. And it was because of Victor and Indio that gave me the opportunity that I had Taboo. Because he went and got me. Vic actually literally just took me out of this place and boom, this is your house.
Right.
And that's how we made it happen. And wow, they don't even know what that means. You know?
right.
They just, you're out.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, well.
incredible.
Like I said, we try. We're giving you some pointers to do, and you could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could do it. I mean, there's just so much out there besides downtown.
Yeah.
And like I said, that the gossip, and that's what they're gonna do no matter what. That's what they if they want to gossip, they gossip. You know, they always say if they ain't talking about you, then you
Yeah,
ain't
exactly.
doing
You ain't doing
You ain't
nothing
doing
right.
nothing right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's how it is.
Yeah, Indio made a lot of things happen here in this Orlando.
Right.
Yeah, I miss him.
No,
I
for
miss him
sure.
a lot.
No,
Yeah.
definitely was a good person and stuff like that. So if anybody wants to book you at this moment right now, how could they contact you?
I got my Instagram, DJ Erick El Veterano. And, you can hit me up there anytime. It's the only thing I have for my Facebook, DJ Erick El Veterano too. In my Facebook.
Okay.
That's
to
about
book you
it.
on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any final words you want to say to our viewers and our listeners?
Stay legit, stay strong. Do your own thing. Do what matters. And just be strong because things could change from one day to another.
Right.
Correct. You got anything?
No, I'm good. You got anything else?
No, I think we got basically DJ Erick side of the stories, his stories, how he got started,
Right.
And we definitely got to do a part 2 of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna Erick will get back on his feet and be on the club scene. We're gonna interview him
Well,
again.
he might not have time for us.
No,
then.
he gonna have time for us.
No, I will.
Yeah.
I will have time for you guys.
Right,
I
you're gonna
will
have
have
time
time
for
for
us.
you guys. And
And we definitely gotta we'll talk off the camera and
the-
stuff like
yeah.
that.
I want to show you. I want to show you some of the old school flyers off the camera, so we could
right.
take pictures of it.
Right.
And all the old,
Right.
all of those clubs. Maybe in there's more clubs that I got.
No, there's so much history, so much story, stuff like that. That's why I say, you're gonna we gotta make something happen between you and Gato, no matter what.
wish.
We're gonna put out there and stuff like that. I haven't spoken to Gato in a couple of years.
I spoke to somebody that spoke to him, and
He does-
said
he runs-
he's not DJing anymore.
No, he
I'm
does
like,
a
nah.
production company. Yes.
Yeah,
Like a
I know
studio.
he's doing.
Yeah,
He's
studio,
doing
yes,
a
right.
big time studio. He does
Right.
music, awesome music.
Yeah, he tried
really
to charge
awesome
me an arm
music.
and a leg. I said no. That's the last time I spoke to him.
Yeah, he thinks it's David Guetta. So
Yeah, exactly.
but that's Gato. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I
So-
thought I was Playero once in
yeah.
a time,
Right.
And
But
I-
no, we definitely got to
they
put
make it
some-
happen.
connect some dots together. stuff
Yeah,
like that. Like I
make it
said,
happen.
You there's still so much work to be done. You're not
No,
done. Eric.
I'm
You know
not
what saying?
done.
You're not
Yeah,
done.
you're not done.
No,
And there's just
no.
so much work to be done still. And
I'm still producing.
Right.
I still, my son, bless him wherever he is. He produces too.
okay,
He's a monster in trap and hip hop
okay,
Yeah.
and any other genre.
right.
He could do any genre. Like I think he got it from me or something like that.
You gotta be in jeans, of course. Why not?
My daughter's serving God.
Okay,
She's
Bless her.
bless her too, and I don't speak to them often, a lot, but actually don't speak to them at all. They don't speak to me, but that's part of life, you know.
Yeah.
I'm the old man. I hope they remember me. That's who I am.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, definitely much love to you, DJ Eric. I mean, and Eric. We as about the DJ right now, but you know, I know you as Eric and stuff like that, and there's still a lot to be done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The doors are not closed yet.
No.
Yeah.
Stuff like
I feel stronger now. Actually,
You have to.
I
You
feel
done-
stronger
you,
now.
You dealt and deal with so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, fuck them haters. We have them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
to have.
actually, I blessed the haters because of them. They gave me more knowledge that I have now
Right.
because
I take that knowledge and take those skills and then start the next chapter.
I put what they did to me and I put it together and I feel stronger.
Right.
And I play better music now, I think.
Right. And like I said, I a DJ also, you produce. Start reaching out to some of those contacts because all it takes is one record. You get that one record,
Yeah.
you don't need a DJ no more.
Out of that lawyer, I'm looking for that lawyer. I'm looking for
okay, but
that someone that helps me out.
That was done.
Yeah.
That was done already. And you're gonna work on that, but let's work on something new. And
Right.
all you need is one hit.
That's it.
And you got the bag. Make
Yeah.
that one hit and forget about it. You make
Yeah.
that one hit,
Yeah,
you
for
get
sure.
that bag in that other bag, or you get the first bag. You call Junebug and correct because
We got the beats. and actually,
we're looking for
I want
to
to send a shout out to DJ Candy Boy, DJ Rafi Mercenario, all the DJs, Assassin, Creepy, DJ Dynamite that live here in Orlando that are making the movement possible here
Right.
in downtown Kissimmee,
Right.
in Orlando, and they making the movement possible here that I think I started. I mean, I know I started.
We know you started,
But
right,
they
right.
moved here to make a life, and now they're eating out of
That life.
this life,
Right.
what I created, and what everybody likes. That's reggaeton music.
Right.
They all live here. They're dope DJs, awesome DJs. DJ Pani, I used to listen to his CDs, mixtapes.
Right.
We used to listen to their mixtapes before, and they're awesome people that moved here from Puerto Rico to do this here,
Right.
where they used to do it over there.
Right.
Right.
But see, the thing is that they're here and nobody gives them a chance.
Right.
And they're pioneers.
Right.
Yeah.
They're the people I used to see and learn from them.
Right.
I learned from them because they were first than me. I can't say I was first.
Right.
I learned from them,
Right.
Yeah.
from what I heard from them, their mixes, their stuff. They need to be given a chance too,
Right.
because they're here. When before we used to send for them on a plane
Right.
to
To
come
come over
DJ
here.
over here.
Yeah, right.
Why are they not here and they don't even have a chance in the club to
Right.
play?
Yeah.
They don't give him a chance. The only one that's given a chance right now is Rafi Mercenario,
Yeah.
that he's at Beecham right now.
Yeah.
He's the only one that has gotten a chance. There's some other that has gotten a chance there, but there's more. There's more people that need to be given a chance in different clubs,
Right.
not only Beecham.
Right.
And I salute them because of them I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
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 All right. So we would like to salute DJ Erick for sharing his stories on Respect the DJs podcast. Many thanks to you, our loyal listeners and viewers. And as always, we have another exciting episode coming up. Stay tuned. And until then, I've been your host, DJ Khaled, alongside my brother, DJ Junebug, for Respect the DJs podcast. We are out.
And we are out. Peace.
Thank you.
Stop fucking hating.
Street Dreams Music Group. Play that. Play that. Play that.
DJ Leone is a powerhouse in the world of music, hailing from San Juan, Puerto Rico. With a career spanning decades, Leone's journey from spinning records at the age of 13 to becoming a renowned DJ has been nothing short of remarkable. His infectious passion for music has captivated audiences worldwide, whether it's through his electrifying performances at some of the biggest clubs and festivals in Orlando or his dynamic radio shows. Leone's innovative approach to electronic dance and house music has earned him accolades, including the prestigious Best Latin Remix Award at the Winter Music Conference. As one of Promo Only's lead programmers, Leone continues to break records and push boundaries in both the dance and Latin music markets. With his magnetic energy and unparalleled talent, DJ Leone remains a guiding force in the world of music, leading audiences on an unforgettable music journey every time he takes the stage. DJ Leone, Respect the DJs podcast, salutes you.